Yo, what's up, guys? NBA Monday is here. I'm giving you my 3 best plays in this video. But first up, do me a favor, drop a like on this one. Takes you 2 seconds, completely free. And if you want to join the free group, the link is right up there in the corner. And you guys can get all my free plays every single day. It's super dope. And guys, let's just recap the last day. We absolutely crushed it. On the VIP, we went 4-0 in all of our plays. And one of these, the Knicks on the money line, was actually my free play. I sent it out here to all of my members. I said Knicks on the money line. Showed you guys exactly why to take it with the reasoning and all that. And this is the kind of stuff that you can't just get on the YouTube channel. You have to really be in the group in order to get all of this extra value. So make sure you're in there. Like I said before, it's completely free to join. Winnable.com/BAM. Sign up for the free plan. Now, super important thing. The VIP, which, by the way, we just went 4-0, profiting ridiculous amount. We just went 4-0. And if you guys want to get those VIP picks, usually it's $175 a month. Today, it is completely free. All you have to do is sign up for an app, Chalkboard or Underdog, with code BAM, and I'll get you the entire month of my VIP picks for completely free. That is an insane deal, and all you guys have to do is take 5 minutes out of your day and go ahead and sign up for an app. And these apps want your business. So what Chalkboard is doing is they're giving you a Luka Doncic 1 yard square or one point square, and it's not always Luka, it's just whoever's playing that day. So basically a free winner, as well as the 100% match. So whatever you put in, whatever you deposit, they're going to match that 100%, and they're basically going to get double the money that you originally put in. So it's super dope, and you get that when you sign up with code BAM. That's available in all of these states right here. The app is called Chalkboard. And Underdog, if you already got Chalkboard, just hop on Underdog. They're giving an even more insane deal where you play your first $5 on the app, and they're giving you $75 into your account, just like that. They're also giving you a free pick as well. And Underdog is available in all of these yellow states right here. So there's a great chance that you guys are in one of these states, and you can take 5 minutes out of your day to go ahead, do yourself a favor, and get the VIP picks for the next month for completely free. That's NBA, college basketball, Super Bowl coming up next weekend. There is a ton of good stuff on the VIP. This might just be the best time to join. So you guys can get in for completely free. Once you sign up on Chalkboard or Underdog, drop a comment down below or just text me at this number. I'll get back to you and send you the free month picks so that you can start grading out right away. Now, let's hop into the first couple plays for this video. I locked in a 3-man over on Prizepicks, and we're just going to go and roll through it. Starting off, play number 1 right here, Brandon Miller on the over at 27.5 points and rebounds. Now, Brandon Miller and the Charlotte Hornets are on fire right now. The Hornets are the hottest team in the NBA in January, and they're continuing that into this month. I don't know why I just said January. Brandon Miller might just be the hottest player on that team. So if we look at him in the last 10 games, so since mid-January until now, he's hitting 7 of the last 10. And if we look at him in the last 5, he's hitting in 4 of the last 5. The only one time he missed was here in a blowout win against Memphis. He barely missed. He needed 28 rebounds and assists, or rebounds and points. He got 27. So literally just barely hooked. And guys, I don't know what else to say here because this is the Pelicans defense. This might just be one of the easiest defenses in all of basketball. And the stats back it up. They allow the 3rd most points per game and the 6th most rebounds per game. That is insane, the amount of numbers that they're giving. If we sort this specifically by Brandon Miller's position as a small forward, boom, they're literally bottom 4 in both categories. So it's a dream matchup for Brandon Miller right here. And even though on the season he hasn't been hitting this at a good rate, it's because the team hasn't been healthy. If you guys watch Charlotte Hornets basketball, you see when Con Knipple, Brandon Miller, and LaMelo Ball are all on the court, they have a 128 plus offensive rating. That is insane. And it's not just those 3. You got Diabate, you got Miles Bridges, you got Kalkbrenner, Sion James. The entire Hornets team is just feeling great right now. And if you look at the injuries for the Hornets, it's really not a bunch of meaningful players, right? So the Hornets are basically playing their best basketball they can, and Brandon Miller is doing that too. He just went, played against San Antonio at home, and they are the 8th ranked defense, and he still hit this line. 34 points and rebounds. All we need from him here against one of the worst defenses in the NBA is 28. So that's all I got to say about that one. Brandon Miller on the over at 27.5 points plus rebounds. Now, important to note, that game tips off at 3:30 Eastern time. So make sure you're getting this video or watched early, locking that play early. Pretty sure the rest of these games are coming in at the later slate. Now, play number 2 is Andrew Nembhard on the over at 10.5 rebounds and assists. And if you watched my video just a couple of days back, you'll recognize this exact prop because it's just the well that keeps on giving, guys. We took Andrew Nembhard here in this game against Atlanta, and we took him on the over at 10.5 rebounds and assists. He went for 16 rebounds and assists. He almost hit this in assists alone. That is how good this man is playing right now. In the last 5 games, and his line is 10.5, by the way. In the last 5 games, he's averaging 16. That's his average. His line is 10.5. All we need from here is 11 rebounds and assists. The books keep hitting on him. They think, well, yeah, this can't keep going on forever. Well, we're going to keep taking him, guys. We're actually going to keep taking him because it makes no sense not to. Last 10 games, he's hitting 8 of them. And the one main thing here that is going to be a put off is that he's playing up against one of the best defenses in basketball, which is the Houston Rockets. But as I say that, they're slightly worse compared to his particular position. And if we see how the Pacers do when they're really up against it, when they really have a tough challenge, when they really have one of the best defenses in all of basketball, well, I'll show you guys. That literally happened just recently. Well, this is the wrong one. Right over here. Pacers Thunder, January 23rd. What happened? Well, I'll tell you what happened. The Pacers beat them 117-114. Thunder were one of the best defenses in basketball. Thunder were double-digit favorites in this game. It's a lot of a similar story tonight against the Rockets. And you know who stepped up that game? Well, it was Andrew Nembhard. 36 minutes, 27 points, 7 rebounds, and 11 assists. 7 rebounds and 11 assists. That's 18 rebounds and assists. And tonight, his line is sitting at 10.5 on Prizepicks. So we love taking that right there. Go ahead and take Andrew Nembhard on the over on rebounds and assists. Now, moving into play number 3. We're scrolling down right here and closing out our 3-man slip, paying 6x, by the way, on Prizepicks. It's VJ Edgecombe, and we're actually fading him here, taking the under at 23 points, rebounds, and assists. Now, he's hit the under in 8 of the last 10 games. He's looked great over the season, but as you guys can tell, he was flying towards the beginning and actually has had a little bit of a downtrend here. And in the last little bit, he's been going on the under at a huge rate. Now, do I think this is VJ getting worse? No, of course he's getting better as the season goes on. I mean, he is a rookie. That's how most rookies do play out. That being said, his best game is still his first game in the NBA. That was a wild debut game. But the main reason why his numbers have been dropping off is because the Sixers have slowly been getting healthier, right? You've got Embiid coming back. Maxey obviously has been doing great. And for time, there was Paul George in there. We obviously know what happened there. Now he's no longer a factor for the next while. But that's the main reason why Edgecombe's numbers were really high at the beginning and started falling off, is because the team around him got healthier, which is actually a good thing for a young player like him. Now, looking at tonight, looking at the game that he's going up against, well, he's playing up against a very difficult defense in the LA Clippers, who are top 10 in basically every single stat, points, rebounds, and assists. And if we look at the last 10 games, VJ Edgecombe hasn't really gotten close to hitting this line. One time he got close here, but it was against the Pelicans, who are a bottom 3 defense. We just talked about him. And in the last few games, like, he's been getting 14 PRA, 18 PRA, 20, 21, 16, 13 PRA against a weak Kings team. It's just very, very clear that VJ Edgecombe is not the sole guy on this, not Clippers. He's playing up against Clippers on this Sixers team. You got Maxey taking up a ton, actually a ton of volume. And you got Embiid as well. Dude's actually been pretty good since he's come back. Oubre, even like so many of these players are actually taking up more space on the court, getting more volume up than VJ Edgecombe is. And we're just going to keep riding that wave, right? The reason why this line is bumped up a little bit is because of the Paul George news, but it's really not going to change him too much, knowing that he didn't have a huge role in the offense anyways. And this is probably going to be a lower scoring game. I'm definitely fading on the under here, or leaning on the under here, because the Clippers are just a very, very good team taking the under on. And if you guys looked a little closely, well, we actually did hit the over here on the Clippers because the line was a little bit too low, 209.5. We really love our totals in the VIP. And guys, we just hit at a ridiculous rate. So yeah, that's all I got in the video. These are my 3 plays over on Prizepicks. But make sure you guys are locking in on Chalkboard or Underdog. Get a free month of VIP picks. So just text me at that number. Get your free month of VIP, and I'll see you guys in the next one once we go 3 for 3.